Mhm. We start the session exactly at 11 o'clock. Just give me 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. It's about to start. People are joining. So just give us some more time.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Very good morning. Uh, mm, um, Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Stock Selection class by Krishna Shah. And so we this session is special because today we will be announcing the indicator challenge thing also. So thanks for joining. Those who joined along with the link, right? You people are really great. So that I give an appreciation for you. So please help in promoting the other indicators that people are making too. So it's your wish, right? It is your well wish. These guys are making such and such indicators. There are more people are coming out and they're making lots of indicators. Before getting into that, I want the stock selection to be completed. So Krishna, it's all yours. Just take it over from here. Once you complete, I'll take over for the challenge result. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Krishna.
Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to everyone. Welcome to FIBO Master the Markets by Prem, sir. Today, we are here for stock selection for the next week. That is for from 11th of March to 15th of March. Today, we are focusing on Adani Power, APL Apollo Tubes, Bank of Baroda, DB Reality, Graphite, KPIL, Nelco, OFSS, Power India, and Vidhi Specialty Restaurant. Now, I would like to share them on TradingView. This is the first script of our day, that is Adani Power. See, it's traveling over this range and trying to give an ascending triangle breakout and approaching our breakout zone. So we are keeping a close watch on this script. As soon as we got our entry above 590 levels, we are planning to take a trade for the immediate target of 602, 615, and 640 to 660 will be our psychological rejection zone. So we might get cautious at this level. But once this level is broken, we are having a target till 700. Next script we have filtered is APL Apollo Tubes. This script we have traded with our members as a bottom pick or a bottom fishing candidate. We already are in trade from 1450 levels, and now a next entry is possible above 1590 levels for the immediate target of 1600, 1644, 1687, and 1700 to 1720. A psychological level might act as a rejection zone here again. So in this way, if we are taking a trade, we are easily able to capture a 100-point move in this. So this is in our watch list. Then the next script is Bank of Baroda. If you all remember that this script we have traded with you all from the bottom, that is from 225 levels. We initiate a trade in this twice. Our first entry was at 225. After that, we again gave an entry at 257 levels. And now again, we are planning for a breakout entry if we get a candle closing about 290 levels. If this breakout zone is sustained, then we are planning to have a trade for the target of 300, 320, and 333. DB Reality, see the consolidation of this script at our breakout point. As soon as this consolidation get over or a range got broken above 290, we are going for a trade for the immediate target of 295, 305, 320, and 333. Another script picked is Graphite. In the last trading session itself, it broke this range and gives us an entry. So our initial entry was along with the live members at 600 levels, but now a new entry can be planned above yesterday's high, that is about 644, that is 645. We can plan our trade for the immediate target of 680 levels. 680 to 700 once broken, we can expect a target of 720, 746, and 800 will be another rejection zone. KPIL, this script is giving us a second entry, and if anyone remember this, we shared with you all at 720 levels. Now again, this script is trying to give a breakout entry. In last trading session, it tried to give us a breakout entry, but didn't sustain our level of 1066. So our trade was not got executed. So we are keeping this in our watch list. As soon as we got our entry triggered above 1074, above yesterday's high, we can plan our trade for the immediate target of 1110, 1138, 1150, and 1200. And this 1200 to 1240 to 1250 will be a rejection zone in this script. Another one is Nelco. We are keeping track on this script. We just need a breakout. And this trendline breakout and our entry point are very nearby to each other. So our entry will be planned in this script above 835 levels for the immediate target of 884, 900. 900, a psychological level, we will got cautious at this range. If there is any reversal, we might book our profits at 900 levels. Or if we got any other breakout entry, we can plan to chase the breakout for the target of 936 to 975. OFSS, last trading session itself, it gave a breakout and we had traded with our members. Now another round of entry is possible above yesterday's high, that is above 8400. You can enter for the immediate target of 8560, then 8900 and 8935. Power India also we have traded in the last trading session itself. As soon as we got our entry above 6380, we have captured this 200-point move, and now a new entry can be planned above 6600 for the target of 6800, 7000, and 7,250 levels. Another is BD Specialty. It gave a trend line breakout but rejected our entry point. So we are waiting for an entry in this. As soon as we got our candle sustaining above 480 levels, it entered into our accumulation zone, and we are having a trade for the immediate target of 507. But a strong breakout is likely to expected only above 515. If this 515 levels are sustaining, then we may see a target till 563 and 591. So we are keeping a track on this script and having a close watch on this script. This is the filtered script for this week. Now a quick update on last filtered scripts. C361. This was our entry point at 725 and our target was 778 and first probable rejection zone was 796. And see, it made high of 788. Our target met and rejected and respected our rejection zone too. Next was CAMS. Our entry was at 3100 and our target was this target zone was 32, 31 and it made high of 32, 42. Our target met in this. Godrej Properties. It's still in an accumulation area and we are accumulating the script over this range, and from our accumulation zone it gives us near about 100 points, but we are still waiting for a breakout entry in this. About 2600 we got a breakout entry. We will definitely going to chase that breakout. In IBUL, our entry didn't trigger, so this trade is inactive. ISIL, the next day itself, it gave a breakout and hit our target zone. Our target was, we are targeting at 360 and it made high of 364. MOL, this was our accumulation zone. It stuck in our accumulation area, but the next day itself, it gave an accumulation entry and approach our breakout point. Our breakout entry was above 105. It made high of 104.50. Still in this case, we capture near about 5 to 7% return in this, and still the script is looking promising. As it's stuck in an accumulation zone, we keep accumulating, and once it got a breakout, our target will be achieved soon. PT Engineering, our entry was in this at 746 levels, and our target was 805. It made high of 817. Our target done. In this, we have planned both accumulation as well as breakout entry. Breakout entry is still pending, but from accumulation entry, it hit our breakout zone and gives us good move. Our accumulation entry starts at 1540 levels, and for when we are accumulating, our first target was at 1636, and it made high of 1689. Sona BLW, our entry was at 651. Our first rejection zone was the psychological level 700, and after that 709 was our target, and hit 709, made high of 780. Suprajit, the next day itself, it gives us an entry and hit our target of 447 and 453. Both our targets done. Astral, this script is stuck in the range, and we are keeping a watch on this. As soon as we are getting a good entry in this week are not looking promising, so our entry was not yet that triggered. As soon as this entry got triggered, we are having a good expected target in this. We are keeping a target till 2200, 2200, 2240, 2300. So this script might take time to give us an entry, but this is in our watch list. Tata Motors, this script we gave in a live, and along with that, we also shared it with our guest members too. Our initial entry was triggered at 950 levels, and from that, our target was 1055 and 1072 was our first rejection zone. It made high of 1065. Next is R&D. This is also shared with our guest member in live market. Uh, this our entry point was at 3530 level, 3540 levels for the target of 3661. And after that, we are chasing this breakout. So from here, 3540 to 3700, it gives a near about 65 points more. Kirloskar brothers. This we filtered earlier, but in this week, this trade got active and gives us a move. So our entry was at 1056 levels, and our first target was 1126 and 1157. It made high of 1147, and we are happy to share that we caught this entire move in this. Now I would like to give an update of how much ROI we captured this week. This in the last 15 days, we are able to capture 9.5% average return on our filtered script and on our shared script with you all. 361 gives us 14% return. CAMS gives us 5%. Confidence Petro 12%. Godrej Properties from accumulation zone is running at 4% return. ISIL gives us 11%. MOL from accumulation zone is running at 8%. PT Engineering 11%. Sona Comstar 13%. Suprajit 5%. Premier Explosive from accumulation area gives us 12% return. Tata Motors 12%. L&T 6%, and Kirloskar Brothers gives us a decent return of 8% in a day. Now, a time for a weekly learning. We know a lot of people outside are struggling. So, for them, we think of giving some basic idea. For staying and sticking in the market, you first need to go through a process, understand what the process says. First, start focusing on learning. Once you start learning and executing those things, you understand your psychology, how you behave when you are in a trade. Either you are getting panicking, or are you becoming greedy. What type of psychological issues you are facing, you came to know when you start learn and execute those things. Then try with a small position sizing. Don't ever jump with a huge position sizing. Once you overcome all these issues, once you start going through the process, you overcome all these issues and then take your trade with conviction. And every even everywhere we will focus and telling you all the time that just focus on one strategy. Don't jump every week from one strategy to another. When you start believing your system, the end result will be positive. It will take time. Just give time to your strategy and give time to yourself. This is the hard fact. Trading is the most individual business. You have to work for yourself. If you want to be consistent, you have to show it to yourself every day. For patience, start focusing on process, not on money. When you start focusing on process, money will take care of itself. If you want more self control, start ignoring others' opinion. Build your conviction, trade on your conviction. And one more thing I would like to add, stop comparing yourself with others. You don't know how much struggle that person may bear to reach to that specific levels. Focus on yourself and on your improvement. Trading is all about your own self. It only depends on you. The realistic fact for this week is every trader must know when to exit before their entries. Either it may be your stop loss, your targets, or your trailing stop loss. But most of the people we found that they know when to enter, but they don't know when to exit. So just bring a certain change in your thought process and try to make a exit plan before your entries. Always maintain a proper risk reward ratio to stay in a market for a longer duration. It's very important to know when not to trade. If you trade in a sideways market, you always end up in loss, and that will surely affect your psychology. Trading is all about logical game. There is no place for emotional things. So be logical, not emotional. And the last thing is trade price, not news. Whatever your chart tells, trade only that. not the news-based thing. Now, this I would like to share something regarding the investment and saving. How many of you believe that saving is good? But according to FiboMaster's view, saving is good, no doubt in itself, but investing is better. Through saving, you can just able to make little money, but that money will not get compounded. That money will not work for it's for you are working for that money. Saving make you passive. There is no aim in that. It make you slaves. Saving demands nothing of your knowledge. It's you just have to put a bunch of amount into your saving account or into your kitty or anywhere else. That money will not get compounded. That will not make you wealthier in a longer run. You are always seems to pay the bills from that money.
Can I correct it? Can I correct it, Krishna?
Sure, sir.
Okay. So there's difference between savings and investing. Okay. Savings is what you put in the bank, and saving is nothing but wherever you have some money, you just keep on putting into savings, and that will yield you somewhere around 4% to 5%. Okay, maybe 3.5% to 4% on a yearly basis. Okay, if you're putting on a fixed deposit or recurring deposit, then it comes into a phase of 7%, 8%. And also savings will give you compound interest, right? So it also gives you interest on interest and interest on interest. So it also compounding, but the rate of compounding will be very less, like 7% of it. It's not like it is passive. It will be there. Whatever the money you keep it in the bank, if you keep it in FD and then recurring deposit, it's keep on compounding. That is for sure. But the amount of compounding that you say in savings, right? It's not like that. You put your money, like entire money, or in like in 3 or 4 different scripts, you put it, and then you can leave it like that. When you leave it like that, you will find, and at last you find a beautiful returns from that. Even in your savings will not give you. Take an instance like we have friend like Amitabh. Amitabh is there, right? So he invested in Tata Motors when it was around 55. Okay. So how much money invested, I'm not going to tell you. You invested at 55 and now it's trading at 1055. Okay. So how much of money that he got in just 2 years? It's 100,000 times of the money, right? It's not 1,000 times. In fact, it's 200 times of the money that he has invested. What is the result of it? He is having a very huge cash on that particular script. So same thing here. When you put that same money, like 55 rupees, if you had invested in bank account, you would have got only around somewhere around maybe 70. So maybe 55,000 maybe turn into a 70,000 rupees or 80,000 rupees. But on investing, it also gives you a beautiful thing. Investing is not like you have to invest in one time and then go. No, it can be a systematic investment also. You can start investing like you have 1,000 rupees, you just invest in a script which is less than 1,000 rupees. Just buy one share, two shares, one share, two shares. In the final run, right, you'll find around 100 shares or 200 shares with your account. So that will keep on increasing. When the price of the stocks keep on increasing, you get more and more returns. 8% which you get in bank, it's just mere less than what you get in equity. But the thing here is, the complex here is, you need to identify whether the stock is about to go up or down. So that is the only challenge that is there in the investing part. But on the savings part, there's no risk, there's no nothing. You get only rewards with 7% of it. Fine. But investing needs lots of research and then lots of knowledge into it. It's not about knowledge. You should know about the company that you're investing. You should know which is the company that you're going to invest for getting the money out. If you're not investing a money in a proper company, you will not get anything out of it. So you need to have a company which will give you returns on a daily basis or a monthly basis or a yearly basis. The return of investment on that particular script should increase. That means that company should be keep on increasing from one level to another level. So it cannot stay in the same level for a very long time. The company has to bring up so many offers, so many activity into it, so that they investing is keep on increasing. When the investment on the company keeps on investing, this company has to invest and make it a profit for the investors. When they making profit for the investors, you get the money out of it. Basically, you're helping the big shots to run their company. You are putting your money into that company. Hey, idiot, please take care of my money. You have to work for me. You have to give me returns on the money. So that is the power of investing. When you invest something, you are one of the shareholder of the company. So you have all rights to attend their all board meetings and everything through online or offline. They will be calling you for a meetings. Anything that they want to discuss, they have to call you because you are one of the investor in the company. So that is the power of investing. But in bank, right, if you put the money, you cannot ask anything where the bank is going to put their investment into it. But finally, they give you a 7% returns onto it. But investing is tougher. People are very tough. People will be has to tell what the money that is going to go for, what are the money that you're investing. That is the power of it. So when you put the money in the investing side, you get better returns because people are working for your money. But in savings, it's not like that. People will give the money and then they will waiting for the money. Like you say, you given money to Punjab National Bank, that fellow gave it to another person called Vijay Malia for 3,000 crores or 4,000 crores, 8,000 crores. So what happened initially? That become write off, and then what happened to the people? People got the same 7% of it, right? So that is how it is. Even though banks goes down, the government will come and help you in getting the money done. So, but it's not in investing. Investing, if you put the money in the right company, if the company goes zero, you are also going to zero. That is the biggest risk in investing. But in savings, there's no kind of risk. Vijay Mallya took the money 88,000 crore, but you still get the money of 7% of it. But investing, you should be very cautious on which company that you're investing. Is it the right horse that I'm putting the money on? Whether that horse will run and get me the money out of it. That much of power that you need to have. And also you should have some kind of a, so all this thing, you should be very active in seeing which company it is very good. And then you need to have a goal base. Like I'm putting the money, it's like say I take Amitabh alone. He put the money in Tata Motors to buy a car of Tata Motors Harrier. Okay, he put the money on Tata Motor and then he now is getting a car of Tata Motors Harrier without anything. The money is compounded inside and then he is buying a car of Tata Harrier, which is his dream. Okay, so it's not like he is taking all the money out. No, the money has already compounded. It is taking only 10% of the money which he has earned for buying Tata Harrier, and rest of 90% of the money is still there in the Tata Motors. So that is the power. You should have some kind of a goal attached to a particular script. What is the target that you're going to achieve on that, or what is the goal on that investment part of it that you need to have? You need to have the liberty. You need to have the demand, and you need to have the plannings and everything. You need to have, and then you need to have that money, right? What are the money that you're investing on? The company should work for you. Otherwise, it doesn't work for you. You should have confidence on investing on that company. If you're not having any confidence on the company, please do not invest on that particular company. See to that the company is giving dividend on a regular basis. You need to track on the company's growth, dividends, and then read the book value of the company. So what is the equity of the company? It's currently on that. So you need to check on this. When you do all this, then your investing will be very good compared to your savings. But you cannot do all this stuff means then saving is the best thing. So if you're not agree with risk and reward ratios, then go and sit with savings. But when you are thinking of higher returns, higher probability, higher dreams and everything, come over to investing. Okay. It's all over to Krishna. Take it from here.
That's all, sir. This is what I want to convey. But
So
my thing is, through investment, we can become a wealthier. But through
exactly.
saving, it's difficult to think of become a wealthier.
That's why I said, no, for
Yes,
getting a Tata area, if you put the same, it's like 55,000 rupees, Amit, correct?
No, 65,000.
65,000 invested. Okay, 65,000.
65,000, not that is 6,50,000,
Ah,
50,500 around. I have invested there.
okay. So
At
he
that
invested,
during 2020, 27th March around.
yeah. So he invested 6.5 lakhs into Tata Motors when it's trading at 55, right? So now it is somewhere around 1.2 CR. 1.2 or 1.3? I think it's 1.3, correct. I don't know exact calculation, but somewhere around.
That is around 1042. That is 1 crore 4,20,000 around.
Okay, see the power of investing. So if you
And
invested,
that time I have in mind that in our city there is a highway. Every out 100 cars, commercial vehicle, there
is
is
all
70 to 75% of the car is from the Tata Motors. And why the
exactly.
stock is going down?
Yeah,
That is the reason behind the JLR and JLR result data and JLR previous date.
yeah,
I think that out of 7,500 car, a commercial vehicle, if it is 75 car from Tata Motors, then why the stock is falling? I think this will go obviously up. That is the simple thinking from mine. I have
exactly.
also Nestle in the baby food. When my daughter born, I go to the market and ask, give me a baby food of whatever type. They told me, the medical shop told me that the only company which sell the baby food is Nestle. That's why at that time, I have 30,000 in my hand. I by nearly 10 shares of Nestle by using 33,000 around, and it goes up to 27,000, then again split it up and come down. Now it is around 2,400 to 2,500. Again, my investment in the last 9 years becomes 9 times. That is the
Exactly.
simple thing.
Right. So basically the calculation part I just want to say. So if you had put the 6,500 and 6,50,000 into a savings account, the amount of return that you would have got is somewhere around
7
2 lakhs.
lakhs.
So it may
7
be
lakhs.
7 lakhs. No,
7 lakh.
7.3 lakhs somewhere, because
Okay.
3 years, right? It's,
Uh,
the- it's somewhere around 7%. So 7% is something worth 40,000 rupees.
that-
3 years, it's somewhere around 1,20,000 rupees. Let's say 1,20,000 rupees got from 3.5 years. So here you would have got like lakhs and lakhs of rupees, right? So it, in fact, it turned into crores. So that is the power of investing on a company which is really good. So that's where we had this investing and savings is PowerPoint slide into it. So thanks a lot, Amit, for your kind inputs to it. So that's it for today's. Yeah,
everything, just look outside. You
yeah,
have found the companies.
yeah,
Just if you want to invest there, just look outside. What is happening and why the stock is down. If you
exactly.
get the proper opportunity, then invest in it and leave it. You will get. I have ITC also from 170 level. But it is working, and I think it will go up and up in near future. Only backward direction is there. Their cigarette business is day by day getting higher taxation. That's why they it is not growing properly. But
Okay.
I think it will overcome the situation and grow properly.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Amit. And thanks for joining for today on the stock selection things. And thanks a lot for joining. We'll see you in next episode of stock selection things.